Now is the time to brainstorm. I combined the possible products around Jatropha with the ongoing trends that I found in my research, and selected in this way the most promising products: hand soap and candles. Another important issue is finding a business partner. Since Caritas does not have the resources to realize a project like this, I need to find someone who can produce the product, although I am not sure yet what it's going to be exactly. I had a lot of talks with Comaco, a company that supports small-scale farmers by buying their harvest and turning it into products. Their biggest share is peanut butter, mealie meal, which is used for making shima, and soy products. However, after some time I spoke with Mr. Dale Lewis, the president founder of Comaco, and he let know that he had no interest for several reasons. And then I met Ismail Mossali.
Is there anyone right now who's expelling oil from such products like soybeans and...
He owns a butchery and produces bottled water, ice and several other products. From the start he was quite enthusiastic about my project and he is willing to cooperate. Yes! In cooperation with Ismail, I decided to make soap from the Jatropha oil. Hand soap is a common thing in Zambia. But to stand up next to these brands, my soap is going to be for men. I make package designs and test the likeliness of success.
Okay, hand soap.
So, I would like to know from you, which one of these soaps you find the most attractive?
I normally use and I love Dettol.
Dettol?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, I have some questions on this one. Here are some things that you can like about soap. You can name them to me and I will check them here on the floor.
It cleans easily. And then it smells fresh.
And then the next question is about this soap. What do you think
Nice.
this soap would cost when it could be Spar or surprise?
More than it's quite.
I can now take into account what Zambians like in soap. And the soap for men is very likely to be successful.
Yes, I can.
Unfortunately, this is the end of my stay in Africa. I have to say goodbye to my friends and head to Malawi, from where the plane will leave. Thank you very much.
Sure.
For everything.
You're welcome.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me 2 years.
Just come. You may not find me, but when you come here, I think if I'm out of this place, I'll tell you I'm somewhere.
No, I decided to come home and finish the project. I'm now going to make soap to see how it works. I need oil, water and caustic soda in the right proportions. And I need some tools like cans, molds, a mixer and some protection stuff for when working with caustic soda. First you solve the caustic soda in water. Be careful not to spill because this is a very exothermic reaction, meaning that a lot of energy is released. Now, I hear you think, why on earth, Haro, would you put this in your soap? How is mankind gonna be able to wash themselves without burning their skin? I'll tell you. It's because the natrium hydroxide is not gonna be in the soap. It's only stimulating a chemical reaction with the oils in oil. So that's why it should be measured exactly. After letting it cool down, it is mixed with the oil. But since you mix water with oil, it needs heavy stirring. The saponification starts and the mixture gets thick. Colors and scents can be added before pouring. I added mint and cinnamon for a spicy fresh scent. Also back home, I ordered a seed press. I took 3 kilo of Jatropha with me from Zambia. Expelling the oil includes some heavy forces, so the press had to be mounted thoroughly. At first the seat was too dry and it got stuck in the tap of the press. So I let the Jatropha moisten overnight and now I'm ready to press again. I wish I had mounted this a bit higher than a saloon table. But I got almost a liter of oil with which I can make real Jatropha soap. Now this soap needs to be produced, not sculptured. The shape of the chosen soap requires a quite complicated mold. One that would be too complex to fabricate on location, but also too expensive for this small scale business to order somewhere. Therefore, I designed a press with which the soap can be pressed into the desired shape. In that case, the soap can be casted in a big simple mold, cut and shaped afterwards. Of course, I want to test this principle first. I built several models to test altering the shape, but it turns out the soap doesn't know a phase in which is both shapeable and solid, like clay. So the idea has to be altered. I experiment some more and come up with the following device, one that can die cut and stamp. It is designed to be fabricated in the diocesan garage in Zambia. First, the slice of soap from the big cheap mold is cut into pieces. The big slice has the same outline as the single pieces to reduce waste material. When the whole slice is cut, the die cut is exchanged for a stamp tool by pushing the button on top of the slider. This button releases the tool that's in the slider. When the stamp tool is in place, the pieces of soap are marked with the brand. When all pieces are marked, they're ready to pack and sell. So back to the main question, how will this problem be solved? By creating a new brand of hand soap for men.